I'm Tracy Sinclair, and this is your FastCast for September 14th, 2023. Our top story for today: the Kenai Peninsula Borough Mayor Peter Machicki has declared a state of emergency for the borough as high water and flooding are leaving their mark. Rain on top of two glacial lake outbursts have contributed to flooding on the Kenai River this week. The borough says damage to homes and public infrastructure on the western part of the Kenai has been reported. And the Mat-Su Borough has a plan to address the flood-stricken town of Talkeetna. Extensive high water erosion near downtown meant the borough signed a disaster declaration. Flooding that occurred weeks ago caused more than 300 feet of earth to be destroyed by the fast-moving waters. The borough's Public Works Director spoke with the Assembly during a special meeting earlier this week to discuss the steps of moving more material in and begin to put rock into the eroding areas. Some say it's an issue that should have been addressed years ago.
The length of time that it takes for this process through the Corps of Engineers and whatever role the borough might have in that, the river's obviously not on that time frame. It's going to do what it wants to do, and it just did.
The borough says that it needs to procure around 2,000 more tons of material in addition to the 900 tons that it already has pre-staged to be able to rebuild the revetment. It anticipates that work should begin toward the end of this month. A man is missing in interior Alaska. 67-year-old James Burke was last seen on Saturday. He was returning to Manly from Nenana. He was planning to overnight on the Tanana River in his aluminum boat. Tuesday, Alaska State Troopers found his submerged boat. Searchers are still trying to locate him. And a 31-year-old man is charged with driving under the influence and causing a midtown crash. Originally, Anchorage police didn't think the woman who was hit was going to make it, but she is now expected to survive. Austin Gillespie ran into the woman's car at 36th and the Old Seward Highway last Friday. The victim needed to be extricated from the car by the fire department. She and a passenger were both sent to the hospital. Gillespie walked away from the crash and failed a field sobriety test. You can get all the latest news, sports, and weather on alaskasnewssource.com. You can also check out our free streaming platforms on Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Roku.